Welcome back to Memoria. Finally, at long last, we are jumping into Phyrexia all be one properly. We've done Jumpstart and we did a completed bundle, but we have not done a set or a draft box yet. So, I love the Phyrexians. I think they are one of the coolest villains that's ever been made in culture lately. The idea of complete unity being a bad thing, I love the idea of it. The culmination that finally led to Phyrexia All Be One, the backstory, the lore, everything about the Phyrexians just really does it for me. So finally being able to open up a box of this is just awesome for me. So, big hits we want out of here. Any of the concept Praetors, we've already pulled Shieldred out of our complete bundle. She was like the third or fourth pack we pulled. Anime Vraska is a big one for me. There's a bunch of Planeswalkers in here. Vraska Betrayal Sting being one of my favorites. I have the original artwork for her. I would love to be able to get my hands on the anime art. Elish Norn, Skrelv, Urbrass Forge, but most importantly the Domini, especially Mondrak. I know he's like everyone's chase, but I would love to get my hands on that. I believe we already have, I know we have Tekuthal in the oil slick from the complete bundle, but and we also have Drivnod, but I would love to get my hands on Sulfin and Mondrak in this if I could. And last but not least, Atraxa. Who doesn't want to get their hands on Atraxa though? So there's the Fair Basilica art card. Mountain. Okay, these are not Japanese, so that's nice. I don't really like the Japanese packs. I got everything at the front. I want to be able to actually go through these packs and enjoy them. Wow, all three of the VAC cards, huh? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so it's going to be commons, uncommons, your showcase, which in this case is Sign You Dancer. Another common. Another uncommon. Oh, that was a big one we really wanted right off the bat. So I did really want the Vindicator and the Obliterator. So, Phyrexian Vindicator right off the bat. Love this card. I saw someone pull this in the showcase, which is this oil slick version. If damage would be dealt to this card, prevent the damage, and when the damage is prevented this way, it deals that much damage to any other target. So where the Obliterator forces people to sacrifice creatures for damage dealt, this one's just like, no you, and deals the damage back at the controller of the damage, which is really nice. Foil Gitaxian Autonomist, and a Rebel. Okay, these piles are going to be fucking weird, but we'll deal with it.
Oh, that first one was so easy to open.
This one is not.
Oh, come on, please.
No pull tab and no chance. Hopefully this one's got Mommy Norn in or something. Would love to get the Wanderer too. Really, any of the Planeswalkers out here are great. That's going to be Red Sun's Twilight. Yep. Phyrexian lands are always nice as well. We're going to throw those into a separate pile. Okay, so 3 commons, 3 uncommons, our showcase, which in this case was 2 showcase, Furnished Punisher, Testament Bearer, interesting. I thought this was exclusively in the Jumpstart. Alright. My god. Argentum Masticore. I only have 4 copies of this and I've barely opened this set. Not excited to see that one, not gonna lie. That is one of the rares that I'm just kind of like, we got enough of those. And I've barely opened this set. I do not know what this one is. Necrogen Communion. Wouldn't mind getting another Venerated Rot Priest too. I'm still trying to figure out how that card didn't spike when Nadu was out. I thought for certain that card would have jumped in price when everything was being targeted like that. Let's just kill everybody with poison counters. Chimney Rabble, Vat of Rebirth, and Koth. Okie dokie. We own Koth already, but I'll take a second one. I'm one of those people, I like to have a play set of cards before I start selling anything, so that's nice. You may draw a card, and if you do, discard a card. Wow, that's not bad. A little expensive mana-wise, but not bad. Ooh, okay, and a list card out of Time Spiral. Joda's Avenger. Pay 0, and until end of turn, Joda's Avenger gets -1/1 and gains a choice of Double Strike, Protection from Red, Vigilance, or Shadow. And it doesn't say until... Oh, it does say until end of turn. That's an interesting little list card. Okie dokie. Put that off to the side. Like I said, these piles are going to be weird today. These set booster packs are kind of all over the place. Alright. We got Jumpstart 2022 to open up after this, so keep your eyes peeled for that video. We will eventually be doing that one big video of all the Jumpstarts. Well, not all of them. I'm not doing the set Jumpstarts like well, I'll eventually do Dominaria and Brothers War, but not right now. But we'll be doing like Jumpstart 2022, 2020, and 2025 all together. Viral Spawning, Expand the Sphere. That's a pretty good card, actually. Brutalizer, Sawblade Scamp, and the Showcase. I wonder if you can get the... I guess you can, because I watched the one guy pull the Vindicator. The Dross Pits, this is the... how do you say? This is the... one of the common land cycle out of this set, so that's neat. I'm just going to put these... Let's move the art cards. These are a little bit more important. Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. I've already got a Tyvar, but he's in a deck right now, so it'd be nice to have another one for the binder. Really freaking nasty card in the right deck. I've got him in there with Lathril and like every other Tyvar card except for the Dustmourn one, and he does work in that. Being able to immediately have your mana dorks use their abilities, and also being able to untap those mana dorks for loyalty. Ooh, Phyrexian Mountain, nice. Is really nasty. Titanic Growth, Paladin Predation, Thrumming Bird for an uncommon showcase. Thrumming Bird used to be like a really nasty card, and still is in certain like Super Friends decks. Still sees a lot of play. I personally run it in Narset. Gold Warden's Helm, Listener Seer, and Thrum. Okie dokie. Wonder if Thrum's still alive, honestly. Thrum's a pretty nasty commander, honestly. You can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents control or abilities from non-green sorceries. You build this as a big fucking Voltron deck, and it can get kind of nasty real fast. Oh, good. I want as many of this card as I can, and get one in foil is nice. Thirsting Roots, surprisingly, really nice ramp spell. 1 mana, you go get a land, put it in your hand, and then it also has Proliferate on in case you've already got enough lands. I love this card. I've started using it recently in my landfall decks, and it's really nice. Please give me more of those. These packs are as bad as Jumpstart to open. Good gravy. First couple were so easy to open, and this one was just like, nah. Foil Phyrexian Forest. Another Dross Pits. Okie dokie. Whisper of the Dross Duress. Always a nice hit. I play a lot of black, so... Veil of Assimilation. Whenever this card or another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, target creature you control gets 1/1 and gains Vigilance until end of turn. That's actually not bad. For 2-drop in white for Voltron deck, that could be really nasty, honestly. Ambulatory Edifice. When this enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life, and when you do, target creature gets 1/1 till end of turn. Okie dokie. Necrogen Rot Priest. Yep, I think we've got a few of this. Shrapnel Slinger, Phyrexia Beast. Oh, nice. So there is a rare land cycle in this. The Fast Lands? Yeah, the Fast Lands. Personally, really like these. This is the full art for Seachrome Coast. This used to be about a $5 card until they started reprinting it and like everything, and now it's only like a couple bucks, but honestly I'm fine with that. It's just a really damn good land. Kimba, Call of Enduring, we actually have him in the anime showcase, funny enough. Bloated Contaminator, and from the list, Nihil Spellbomb from Mirrodin. Sacrifice this Spellbomb, exile all cards from target player's graveyard, okay. When this card is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay black, and if you do, draw a card. Not bad. Might have to find a use for that. Kind of a 1-mana Tormund's Crypt with a card draw on it. Well, that's one of the anime showcase. Is this supposed to be... Yeah, I think it is. Yep, Luca, Bound to Ruin. Anime showcase art. Planes? Aspirant's Ascent. Bard Batterfist. Cephalopod Sentry attracts the Skitterfang. I actually think this card might be better than people give it credence. Because if you put this in and attracts a deck with her proliferating, that can get a little out of hand given everything different counters. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it has one or more oil counters on it, put an oil counter on it. Creatures you control with oil get 1/1. Nice. And these are all, yeah, uncommons. Sawblade Scamp. Carnivorous Canopy. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. If that permanent's mana value is 3 or less, proliferate. Ew. Slaughter Singer. Ooh, nice. Razor Verge Thicket. Regular. This is the second one, the rare arts, or rare lands I was talking about. War Whip and Foil, and oh wow, what is this? Vavictus Asmati the Dire, a 3 and a Jund, Elder Dragon. Whenever this card attacks, for each player, choose target permanent that player controls. Those players sacrifice those permanents. Each player who sacrificed a permanent this way reveals the top card of the library and puts it on the battlefield if it's a permanent. Interesting little weird chaos warp effect. A neat little mythic. Doesn't count towards our mythic pools, which is still currently sitting at 1. From what I've seen watching boxes of this set open, we should be expecting anywhere in between 6 and 8 mythics out of this box. Not including... maybe including list pools. Swamp. Got Mirren Bardache. Lightbringer, Volshock Splitter. Nahiri Sacrifice. Costs sacrifice an artifact or creature of mana value X. Deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. And Eccentric. Okay. Rustvine Cultivator. And a Furnace Punisher. A Skull Bomb. Encroaching Mycosynth. Okie dokie. This is the second one of these I've pulled. This is a pretty decent little card, honestly, if you're playing artifacts and you want everything to be an artifact. Bonepicker Scourge. First showcase foil. And Rebel. As we haven't opened a lot of this set on video, but every time I would get a pack for winning or playing down at the local LGS, I would always get all in one. I have quite a bit of this set, I believe, but I still wanted to open a full box. And I'm still going to do a draft because I'm still missing a lot of stuff out of this set. Rustvine Cultivator and Eccentric again. Serum Sovereign. This is another card we pulled quite a few of out of Jumpstart, I believe. Alright. Kethik Crucible Goliath. At the beginning of your instep, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary creature with mana value. It's Cascade. It's Cascade. That's all it does. It cascades. Okie dokie. Duels of Deep Faith and our foil and a drone. I've never seen this one before. I wonder what creates this. Okie doke. Still only one mythic in. Interesting. Would have expected to have hit at least a few more by now. Expand the sphere. Forest. Escaped Experiment. Surgical Skull Bomb. The Surgical Bay. We can put this over here with the draw spits. Necrosquito. Ripskiff. Unctus's Retrofitter. Cankerbloom, one of my favorite cards. Out of the set. Geth, Thane of Contracts in the showcase. Okie dokie. Don't have him yet. Other creatures you control get -1/1. That's not good. Return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield and it gains if this creature would leave the battlefield, exile instead, put it anywhere else, activate only as a sorcery. Wonder if there's a way to do like infinite. Oh, look, another one of the steel things. Vran, Executioner thing. I wonder if there's a way to do an infinite kill cycle with maybe zombies with Geth. Excuse me. And do a Blood Artist effect where you are consistently bringing cards out of the graveyard with maybe like a Lotus Petal and I don't know. There's got to be some way to use that for an infinite kill with like a Blood Artist. Alright. What is this? Mirror Convert. Okay. Foil. Phyrexian Plains. Blightbelly Rat. Love the Toxic in this set. I know people think I'm a degenerate sack of shit for enjoying Toxic strats, but here we are. Kaito. Okay, we have the anime showcase of Kaito, so nice to get the original version. Nice little Ninjutsu commander. Well, not a commander, but, you know, Planeswalker. Silica Shepherd and Power Armor off the list. Target creature gets 1/1 till end of turn for each basic land type among lands you control. Oh boy. So basically Blackblade, except for not equipable. I wonder if there were equips back then. Alright, I think we've hit 2 or 3 of the Planeswalkers so far. We've hit Kaito, we've hit Koth. I feel like there was someone else, and I'm probably forgetting already. It's early in the morning for me. Sun's Twilight. Island. Skullbomb. The Autonomous Furnace. Furnace Strider. Communion. The Rot Priest again. Mirror Convert. Mirror Convert. Mirror. Okay. Sure. Mirror Convert. Mirror Convert. This was another one that was in Jumpstart quite a bit. Offer Immortality and Archfiend the Dross, which has just come up from being a 35-cent card to how much is this thing going for now? Like $10. I think I'm sitting on like 3 copies of this thing. It just got done winning a major tournament, so the prices hopped right on up for that card. Still only looking at the Vindicator for a Mythic. What is going on? This is the last 2 stacks, which, by the way, we're in the second stack if you haven't noticed. These next 2 stacks better have some goods in them. Holy cow. Phyrexian Forest. Good. Railer Thrumming Bird. Don't see this one very often. I always see the Railer. Well, I say Railer. The showcase art for it. Tamiyo's Logbook. Draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each other artifact you control. So you could get this in like an Urza deck all the way down to just 1 mana to draw a card. That's crazy. Tommy has a Mobilizer, Sinew Dancer, Rustvine Cultivator, Volt Charge. Soul is Jailer, okay. Kind of like a, that one cage card that makes it so they can't play creatures from their graveyard. Really good little piece of graveyard hate. There she is. I would love to get this artwork for her. I don't know if it's only in the collector boosters or not, but I would love to get this artwork for Norn. Been thinking about just buying it. Or Thirsty Roots. Just buying the single because it's only like $25 at this point because so much of this has been opened. Plague Nurse. Whichever creature you control with Toxic gains Toxic 1. So it gains an additional toxic. That's gross. There it is, Red Sun's Twilight. We do not have this one yet. I keep getting Black Sun's Twilight like over and over again. Destroy up to X target artifacts if X is 5 or more. For each artifact destroyed this way, create a token that's a copy of it. Oh boy. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, not bad. Axiom Engraver, Poison Counter. I'd play a Traxon, I'll just hand those out to everybody. Here you go, you're gonna need these in like, now.
We don't like toxic.
Meanwhile, the Atali and Pantlaza players going fucking nuts and they're going after me because of poison counters. That is not where that goes. Was that? Oh, that Elish Norn was signed. I didn't even realize that. Holy cow. I wonder if that's worth anything. Probably not, but it would be cool. Alright. Excuse my dogs. They're being dumb in the background if you guys heard that. Alright. Bone Picker Scourge. Surgical Bay. There we go. Now we're getting some stuff. Tekuthal and Query Dominus. Pretty sure I have this version. I also have the Oil Slick version. I will definitely take another one. It's a damn good card. Charge Forger and Foil and a Might. Well, we're up to 2. Let's, where's the rest of the goods, Phyrexia? That is Thrill of Possibility. Yep. Damn, I'm good. Foil Forest, Glistener Seer, Prophetic Prison. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. And then you can add 1 mana of any color if you pay a signet. Ossification. This is one of my favorite removal spells in an Elish Norn deck. Quicksilver Fisher. Oh, we got something neat back here. Hold up. Infectious Inquiry. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Graz, Unstoppable Juggernaut. At least it's the anime art, I guess. Juggernauts you control attack each combat fable. I think that's what Juggernauts do anyway. They can't be blocked by walls, and other creatures you control have base power and toughness 5/3 and are Juggernauts in addition to their other types. It's a neat commander. I don't think it's worth that much. Here we go. Copperline Gorge. That's a nice hit. Rule of the Rare Lands. Bad Emergence. And Aisha of Sparks and Smoke. I think this is a Universes Within card. Gains first strike until end of turn for 1 in a... for, looks like a hybrid Boros. Deals combat damage. You may cast a sorcery spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to that damage without paying its mana cost. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. That's probably a Universes Within card, like what they did with Eldraine. We pulled the Rick from The Walking Dead, that Universes Within card, out of that set. Did not do the Eldraine box on the channel. That was just something fun between me and the fiance. But we'll do one eventually. Rot Priest, Strider, Salvo, and then Skrelv. Okie doke. I'll take another Skrelv. 1 mana for a Toxic 1. Can't be blocked. Pay 1 of... a Phyrexian Plains. Choose a color. Another target creature you control gains Toxic 1 and Hexproof from that color until end of turn. Really nice little piece of protection, honestly. Foil Furnace, Poison Counter. Okie dokie. Still only sitting at 2 mythics. We are more than halfway through the second stack. Got a whole another stack to go. What's going on here, Phyrexia? Plains. Sculping Scrap Trap. What a name. Drown and Ichor. Blight Belly Rat. Oh! I didn't know you could get these. This is the, Commander out of the Boros Commander deck. Did not know she could be pulled in this. I have her in my Caesar deck, and she's pretty damn nasty when she gets out, because that entire deck is nothing but tokens. Really happy to have another copy of this. And then there was something else. Another mythic. There ain't no fucking way we just pulled this. Showcase Art Atraxa. Non-foil, but Jesus, I'll take it. Okay. Oh, God, I've been wanting this card so I could build this deck. Oh my God, and it just keeps going. What the fuck was this pack? Okay. This bitch is expensive. She's 7 mana to get out, but when she hits the battlefield, she usually just sits there unless she gets removed immediately. When she enters the battlefield, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each card of that type, you may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Basically, she's a huge fucking draw engine. You blink her over and over again. You go through your deck. You get everything you want. And you kill the game with something like an Omniscience. I plan on playing Atraxa with Kona. So that once I get Kona, I can put Omniscience down on the field for free. And then just go through my deck with Atraxa with like Teleportation Circle and Cloud Shift. I already have a deck list for this pretty much built in my head. I just need to actually build the damn thing now that I have this, and this is the exact artwork I wanted. The only way that I could have gotten a better artwork is if we got the Ickerslick one out of the Phyrexian, the completed bundle, but we got Nahiri and Tekuthal out of that, so I'm hella happy to have this. This is going to be an awesome card to add. And then we got the Ickermoon Gauntlet. Like, this pack had 3 mythics in it. What the hell is this? And this is one of the harder hits because it does not have an alternative art. You put this into a deck like my Narset deck, which is probably where this is going. You pay 0 to proliferate off your Planeswalkers, and then you can take an extra turn at -12. Yeah, I'm going to have to find a use for this now, too. Holy hell, what a fucking pack that was. Mirror Convert and a Phyrexian Golem. Wow, that one pack was amazing. Let's keep that up. Although that may have been all of our mythics for the fucking box right there. Holy shit. Maze's Mantle. Let's see what other goodies we can get out here. Holy crap, what a freaking... This has gone from a nothing box to, oh my god, real fast. Paladin of Predation. Another Seachrome Coast. Non-extended art, I will take that. Cacophony Scamp. And a Goblin. I will take all the lands. We're going to need them for that Atraxa deck. Oh, I can't wait to build that. I already have regular Atraxa built, and I barely ever get to play her. This one's so much more disgusting. I can just be like, hey, friends, you know how you don't like playing against Infect? Let me play you with something so much worse. Reject Imperfection. Scamp. Mirror Custodian. I don't think I've ever seen this. There's the battlefield, scry 2, then each opponent may scry 1. Interesting. Unctus. Grand Metatect. The Phyrexian Vidalcan. Other blue creatures you control have... Whenever this creature becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. Ooh, that's neat. Other artifact creatures you control get 1/1, and then a Phyrexian blue. Until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a blue artifact in addition to its other color types. Okay. Evolved Spinoderm. What is this? There's a battlefield with 4 oil counters on it. Has trample as long as it has 2 or fewer oil counters on it. Otherwise, it has hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter, and then if it has no oil counters on, sacrifice it. Okie doke. That's in the showcase foil, so that's a neat little hit. And then from the list, Hurkyl's Recall. Never seen this before. Return all artifacts target player owns to his or her hand. Very niche card, but okie dokie. That's it for the second stack. We're now on the first, or on the last stack, I should say. Alright, let's see what other goodies we can get out of here. Damn, this is, like, again, it went from really being a nothing box to we're doing everything all at once. Jace, the Perfected Mind. Swooping Lookout. Flesh Cutter. I thought that was the coolest card the first time I pulled it out. Vanish to Eternity. Blade of Shared Souls. What is this? For Mirrodin! Enters, create a 2/2 Rebel. When it becomes attached to a creature for as long as it remains attached to it, you may have that creature become a copy of another target creature you control. Okay. I think I might have a use for this. I'm building a blue Voltron deck that this might work in pretty well. Turn the creature into, what's it called? Jin-Gitaxias. Interesting pull. Tyvar Kell from Kaldheim. Another mythic pull that we've got. That's the second list of mythic pull that we've pulled off of here. I already run this in my Tyvar deck. And giving everything the ability to tap for a black mana is gross. Lathril appreciates it greatly. Swamp, Fair Basilica. I think we hit all of those now. Alright, maybe one more mythic out of here. Considering everything was in the same pack, I would like to think those don't count towards the mythic count for this box. Yep, Staff of Completion, okie dokie. Destroy target permanent you own. You can pay 2 life and add 1 mana of any color, pay 3 to proliferate, pay 4 to draw a card, or pay 5 to untap the staff. Really gross in life gain decks. You can get a lot of usage off of this. Might need to throw this in my Elish Norn life gain deck. Triangle of Doom. Alright. So again, remember, technically, pack-wise, we're at 3 mythics right now. So let's see if that holds true. Mirrodin Safe House. This is a really nice hit. I think it's like still like a $10 card. As long as it's on the battlefield, it has the activated abilities of all land cards and all graveyards. Pretty sure this would do really good in a Jund or a Landfall deck. I would have to test it out in Landfall and see how it works. Alright. That is a card that I was kind of hoping to get my hands on. Phyrexia Mountain. Carminax, the Rat King. I hate this card. I don't like playing against rats in general. And this thing gives everything freaking infect. I hate it. Rats you control have, or excuse me, Toxic 1, which is just as bad when you're playing against a rat horde. When you're in the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal any number of rats from among them, and put the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Usually you're playing Relentless Rats with this, and you just grab all the rats and then play them for like 1 mana each. Disgusting card, but really good. It can be a commander, it can be in the 99. Carminax does not really care where you put him, honestly. Just as long as he's in your rat deck. Usually if I see rats, unless I'm playing something that I'm confident can take it on, I'm just like, cool. Enjoy your win, man. I'm not going to put myself through this. Blackcleat Cliffs. That might be the last. That might be the last of the land cycle, honestly. Let's see here. So, Cliffs, the 2 Seachrome Coast, Copperline, Razor Verge. I feel like there's a Simic one that we may not have. I don't know if it's in this set. That might be all of them for this set. Alrighty. Plains. Bring the ending. Jace over here like, nah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna blow everything up. And then Elspeth saying no. Really good stuff for Voltron decks in this. Skrell, Defector Might. We pulled him a little while ago. This is his showcase art. Nice. I've never seen this. Rhea Evor, Bane of the Blade Hold. With Battle Cry. This might end up in my Knight deck. At the beginning of combat, Battle Cry, whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets one. Oh, gross. At the beginning of combat on your turn, the next time target creature would deal combat damage to one or more players. This combat prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, create that many 1/1 might. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this needs to go in my Knight deck. This is really good. It's not like a oh yes. Yes, I need another one of you. It's not like a staple card by any means, but in the right deck, that's gross. Glissa has gone up from being $3.50 to $7. I need another copy recently. For my elf deck, because I kept one in the Proliferated Traxa deck just as a way to draw cards. Excuse me. God, this morning. And, yeah. Bitch went up to like $7 because apparently Golgori mid-range is a thing now. And I haven't been able to get a second copy, so getting one in foil, nice. Alright. Still at 1, 2... 3 mythics, technically, as far as packs go. Unless they knew. And if they knew, good on them. Prologue to Phyrexia. Damn rats. There's that evolved Spinoderm from earlier. Gulping Scrap Trap and a Phyrexian Beast to go with the Spinoderm. Alright, we've got 3 packs left. Well, I'm starting to think they knew. Probably not getting any more mythics out of here, and if that's the case, whatever. I mean, we hit the Atraxa. We hit like one of the hardest cards to get in this set with the Ichor Moon Gauntlet. Like, whatever at this point, really. Hunter Maze. I thought this was the one from New Phyrexia there for a while, but apparently it's a different card, but still really good. That's one of my favorite removal spells right there. Shieldred's Edict. Kinkerbloom, Blightbelly Rats. Ew. The Monumental Facade. We don't want to see that. Here's a battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. You can tap it to add a a waste, basically. Remove an oil counter put an oil counter on target artifact or creature you control. This is a very mid card. I don't really think anyone went ham on the oil counters. You could and absolutely make a decent little oil counters proliferate deck. I just don't think it's great. So that's kind of a card. Here's the normal artwork for Atraxa. This is what I fully expected to get if I pulled her, but the gods decided to dane us with the cool version. Churning Reservoir, Urbrass Anointment, Sawblade Scamp, Awaken the Sleeper, Goliath Hatchery. This is another one that I thought was exclusively in the Jumpstart, but apparently Jumpstart's just a lie. There's a battlefield, create 2 3/3 green Phyrexian Beast creature tokens. So this guy. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, choose a creature you control, draw cards equal to his total toxic value, which at most will usually be 1. Okay, Scroll's Hive. That's a really good card. Basically, White Bitter Blossom. Foil Sinew Dancer. Rebel. Alright, last pack magic. Let's see what we get. We did not get any of the Praetors this time, interestingly enough. Nahiri in the anime showcase. And a Phyrexian Island. Conviction, Skull Bomb. Cultivator, Alright. Batterfist. Predation. It's a rare. Malachor, Purity Overseer. Don't know if I have this. An Elephant Wizard. Enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem. At the beginning of your instep, if 3 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 3... okay. Alright, and I think that's going to be it. Titanic Growth. Ew. Curdle. Ew. Yeah, Curdle Baldur's Gate. This is a really damn good card, but why the hell is it in the list? Okay, so in total, I mean, we cleaned up. So if we include our list hits, we're doing a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mythics. So that's right on par. That one freaking pack that had Nayeli, Atraxa, and the Ickermoon Gauntlet was insane. I've heard stories about that, like triple mythic packs, but I've never actually seen it myself. This was definitely the big hit. This and the Ickermoon Gauntlet. The rest of them were damn good. We didn't hit the Mondrak like I was hoping to, but Atraxa more than made up for that for me. So all in all, really damn good set box. So, we will definitely be doing more All Will Be One. I've got a ton of cards I still need to collect out of here. We'll probably be doing collector boosters of this eventually. We've already done 2 collector boosters, and they were very meh, but I would love to do a box. The lands are great. I love hitting these. They're beautiful. I love how visceral looking they are. We got a complete set of those. We got a complete set of these, which these are kind of whatever, but I still like to throw them in decks for the ability to draw cards. These cards, in my opinion, are amazing. So yeah, we'll definitely be revisiting Phyrexia soon. Let me get through Innistrad and get through the holidays, and we'll come back to this set because gods know I want more of it. With that being said, let me know what you guys want to see next. I've got Jumpstart coming up here in the next few minutes once I get this cleaned up. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.